Hey y'all, Shop here. Guys, it's finally time for, Trollstopia Season 6 tier list video. Because every time a season gets pumped out, we gotta rank it episodes and seasons. So, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if y'all want me to do other tier lists besides Trollstopia. I mean, I can do, like, Steven Universe, OKKO, all the good stuff. So, but to be honest, this is in the hot place of this channel, and to be honest, I've kind of fallen out of the Trolls fandom. I mean, like, ever since when Season 6 came out, I believe. After that, I just kind of fell out of the Trolls funk. So, hopefully the upcoming Season 7, which is apparently going to be the finale season, brings me back into the fandom for at least Trolls 3. So, without further ado, let's rank these episodes. Alright, the first episode on this tier list is Bubbled In. Okay, so, basically, this episode is basically just a big thunderstorm of bubbles comes in and all the trolls have to be quarantined and all that. And basically, there's like 3 stories. Holly, Demo, and Val play some weird fire game. R&B and Poppy just spring cleaning, and meanwhile, Minuet, Laguna, and Tiny Diamond, they just play some board games, and Tiny becomes a game board boss at Laguna and Minuet. How in the heck are my 2 favorite characters in this series losing to a freaking child? I don't know, but to be honest, I think we'll put this in the fine tier. It's not a good episode, but still, it's like, I don't want to say I want to call it a Treehouse of Horror episode, because there's 3 individual stories, and that's what Treehouse of Horror does sometimes. Well, they may do 4, 2, or 6, or whatever, but this is a fine episode, I guess. Alright, next up, Fastest Drawlers in the West. In this episode, Holly and Minuet enter this big old charades drawing tournament, but they don't know really how to connect with one another, so what do? They do a best friends stuff montage. And they win the tournament! Yay! So, to be honest, I'm putting the alright tier. I guess it was a good episode. I mean, whatever, it's alright. Next episode is The Cloudback Whale. Honestly, in this episode, Poppy launches fireworks, upsets a cloud whale, so now she, Branch, Holly, and Cloud Guy gotta go on a pirate ship and go track down this whale to apologize. This literally makes no sense. It's a cloud. You don't go to apologize. I'm not gonna go to this pen and say, I'm sorry for not using you. Stupid episode. I'm putting this in the garbage tier. I honestly, I really don't like this episode. I'm sorry, but poop. Alright, next up, Truffle Trouble. Where do we begin? Besides the tongue twister of a name, you know where this is going. We all gotta appreciate Holly's drip, yo. Look at this drip, yo. Looks so tight, yo. I saw a person in the comments of the Season 5 tier list saying, that's not drip, it's the swimsuit. I know. If I like it, I'm gonna call it drip. But besides the episode, Dante uses Holly's pigtails, which I like the continuity. I like that. I like how they're doing, remembering Season 5 exists. So, honestly, I think we'll put this episode into the alright tier. I mean, fine tier, but hey, it's a good episode. I gotta give it that. I also gotta give Holly a drip. Okay, so next up we got Big Sis B, which I guess broke this entire Trolls fandom because of how cute little B is. I would show you it, but the Wikipedia doesn't have the page of it right now, so this is another fine episode, I guess, to be honest with you. I mean, what's to say than other they call milkshakes something ice cream smoothies. From now on, I'm calling milkshakes ice cream smoothies. Alright, next up, Journey to the Center of Trollstopia. Basically, in this episode, The rock trolls are throwing the guitars into a pit of lava, which is clogging up like a toilet. So Poppy and I guess the three main character rock trolls, they gotta go use a giant drill by Branch, but then Branch accidentally doesn't come with them, so yeah, and they gotta drill into the center of Trollstopia, but not really, so yeah, they just go digging down into a diggy wiggy. I guess this episode can go into the alright tier for me. Alright, next up, Race to the Crest. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like an episode where the classical trolls do some rich guy betting races, right? No, Dante just gets gum on his wing and it can't fly to go do this weird, cool piano thing. Yeah, I think my idea would have been a better episode to do than this, so, alright, tier, I guess. Next up, what's in his nickname? In this episode, Branch wants a nickname Ace, but the only way you can get it is from Low Note Jones, because Low Note Jones has these godlike powers to give a person a nickname for some reason. I don't know why. Don't question it, it's Trollstopia, the writers can do whatever they want. So I guess, it's alright. Alright, the next episode we got on our hands is Ready, Set, Calendar. Now, when this episode originally got announced, I thought to myself, why in the heck don't Trollstopia have calendars? Why don't the trolls have calendars? This is just stupid. But then I found out that the episode, because of all this Trollstopia nonsense with all the mixed tribes and the different time zones, they have to make a new calendar for that. So, I guess answer resolved. So, Holly and Guy go around and just take pictures of, like, random characters. You know the producers didn't know what they were doing with this episode. So they were like, let's put Gus with DJ Suki. That makes sense. Obviously, I guess it does. So, this episode I kind of enjoyed a bit. So, we're gonna put it into the good tier, I guess. Next up, the party switcheroo. Now, you know the kids' table and the adults' table. We'll get rid of the tables and just put party in it, because basically that's what this is. So Val and Smidge, they want to go to the kids' party instead of the adults' party, so I guess that's a good idea. I really don't know, but I think it was a good concept enough to be put into the fine tier. Alright, next up, keeping it up. In this episode, a balloon gets played around a bit. And also, Holly talks about her parents. Oh my god! This is what I wanted for so long. Holly's parents! I expected them to show up in this episode, sadly. They didn't. So, because no Holly's parents didn't show up, this episode does not qualify to be in a this tier. Sadly, though, it has to be put into the good tier. If it had Holly's parents, it would be a really good classic episode. Sadly, that's not the case. And now, we are on to the last episode of the season, Be My Val in Time. Why time? Trollstopia trying to be like this weekend song that's a bop over here. Go listen to Out of Time, it's a good song. But anyways, back to this episode. So basically, this actually has some canonical lore to this. So, back in the first episode, Trollstopia, off-screen, Poppy gave everyone this plant they had to take care of. But then, like, now, Val didn't take care of her plant because she thought Trollstopia was going to be stupid. So now, she and all of me, they gotta go back in time, and they fixed everything, and the plant's alive again. So yeah, this made absolutely no sense, to be honest with you, but it was somehow enjoyable, so, you know what? It goes into the good tier. But guys, do you know what this means? That's the entirety of this ranking. And for the first time ever in the ranking history, as you can see, look at all these rankings I've done in the past. No episodes gone to really good classic tier. So, JJ, is this season garbage? Nah, it ain't garbage. I just didn't find any episodes enjoyable enough to be put into the really good classic tier. I mean, if this episode had Holly's parents, it would have been in it. But no, they didn't. They were just got mentioned. So, poop. And that leaves the question. We got one more season. So when that comes out, we got one final tier list to do. So, with that, thanks for watching this tier list video that probably should have been done back in January or February. I forgot when this season came out. Sheesh. So yeah, thank you all for watching this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell, and let me know what you guys think of these episodes. So yeah, don't hate on me. Bye.